On Mount Olympus, a young deity graced the divine halls with her presence. She was the goddess of spring, her radiant beauty captivating all who beheld her. Known as Cora, she would later be remembered as Persephone. Her mother, Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, was fiercely protective, shielding her daughter from the advances of the Olympic gods. Demeter sought to preserve Persephone's purity, aligning her with the virgin goddesses Athena, Artemis, and Hestia. To ensure her daughter remained untouched by desire, Demeter kept Aphrodite and her mischievous son, Eros, at bay. Yet the gods of love, unwilling to let another deity remain immune to their power, schemed to change Persephone's fate. Far from the splendor of Olympus, in the shadowy depths of the underworld, Hades reigned as the lord of the dead. His solemn duties consumed his every thought, leaving him indifferent to the affairs of passion and love. But one fateful day, a tremor shook his dark kingdom. Ascending to the surface to investigate, Hades found Mount Etna erupting, a sign of Typhon's restless fury. In the nearby woods, Persephone's sweet voice drifted on the wind as she sang, unaware she was being watched. Hades, drawn to the melody, was enchanted. Observing this, Aphrodite and Eros seized their chance. Eros struck Hades with a golden arrow, igniting an uncontrollable desire within him. Overcome with longing, Hades approached Persephone. Though she resisted his advances, he acted with desperation. The ground split open, and Hades, carrying the spring goddess in his arms, descended into his shadowy realm. Imprisoned in the underworld, Persephone was locked away in a chamber until her fury subsided. Hades, deeply smitten, confessed his love. Though Persephone found herself drawn to the enigmatic god, she remained resolute in her rejection. Meanwhile, Demeter wandered the earth in search of her missing daughter. Her despair turned to fury when she learned from a nymph that Hades had abducted Persephone. Furious at Gaia, the earth goddess who allowed the abduction, Demeter cursed the land, rendering it barren. Grief-stricken, she neglected her duties, plunging the world into famine and despair. Zeus, troubled by the planet's suffering, sought to intervene. He promised Demeter that Persephone would be returned, provided she had not consumed any food from the underworld. At Zeus's command, Hermes descended to the underworld to guide Demeter. When Demeter and Persephone were reunited, their joy turned to dismay. Persephone had eaten pomegranate seeds offered by Hades. By consuming the fruit of the underworld, she was bound to it forever. Persephone, however, assured her mother that Hades was not the monster she believed him to be. He treated her with kindness, respect,